Hi artists! Today we are going to create a printing plate using a piece of styrofoam. This is thin styrofoam that we can carve into. But first we need to create our cityscape on our paper. Using my pencil, I am going to create buildings using lines and shapes that I am familiar with. Horizontal, vertical, creating big rectangles or squares, and then starting to add some details. We can use pictures as references if we want to draw something specific, but I'm just kind of having fun adding windows and doors and other details to my cityscape. You can even add a little bit of nature if you want. You get to decide what it looks like because you are the artist. I want to make sure that in my cityscape, my buildings are all touching or overlapping so that I create a solid line of buildings across the top of my paper. This will be important later when we cut that section of the sky off. Now that I'm happy with my drawing, I need to get ready to transfer it to the styrofoam. I am going to take my drawing and I'm going to line it up with my styrofoam so that my drawing is on top and I can see what I created. I'm just going to take two little pieces of tape and I'm going to attach the top of my drawing to the top of my styrofoam. Now that I've attached my drawing to my styrofoam plate, I am going to trace over all of the lines that I created. Using this dull pencil will help to really push those lines into the styrofoam and carve my design right into it. I sped up my video, but you should really take your time and make sure that you go over all of the lines that you created. Here you can see that tracing over my drawing has transferred it onto my styrofoam. Now I'm going to use that pencil one more time to go over all of those lines again and really make sure that they are carved into the styrofoam. I do not want to rip the styrofoam though, so I do need to be careful that I'm not pressing too hard, but I'm pressing hard enough that I'm creating those indentations. You can always flip your drawing back and forth to check and make sure you got all of those details. Now that I have double checked my drawing and I know that I've transferred all of the details that I want, I'm going to very carefully peel the tape off the back of my styrofoam. Now I'm going to take my scissors and I am going to cut the sky portion of my drawing off of my printing plate. You really need to be careful and take your time, maybe cut small sections because you don't want to rip any of the drawing that you created on that styrofoam. And because we did carve into the styrofoam, it is a little bit more fragile now, and we really want to be careful that we're not ripping or cutting into our drawing. Once I've removed all of those sky pieces, I'm going to gather them up and make sure they go right into the garbage can. Flip your printing plate over and use a Sharpie to write your name. Stay tuned to see what we do with this printing plate next time.